It's a mini episode.
Mini episode.
It's a mini episode.
Mini episode.
I'm Brendan.
And I'm Nathan.
And this is what we're
They thinking.
mini episode. Bickety, 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 bam.
That doesn't sound like Taylor at all.
I am Taylor.
No, you're not.
No, I just sound differently now because I have short hair.
Brendan, take off that stupid wig.
Oh, God damn it. No, he has short hair now. Did you see?
Yeah, take off that stupid wig.
Oh, okay. Guys, just so you all know, Taylor, you all know Taylor, right? He has short hair.
It's super short. Like, really?
Well,
I was talking to Jocelyn, and she was like, his hair is, like, super short.
I like, oh my God, you used to have long hair, and now you don't have long hair.
And it's like, I was shocked, really.
You were like, your mouth was a gape.
Absolute gabe.
It was like so crazy.
I don't know, because it's been so long for so long.
Oh God, what happened?
I think we
I just valley girled myself.
totally went Tammy and Jocelyn there.
Oh my God. Whew. All right, we're back.
We are.
This is a mini episode,
This mini episode.
and we did Sucker Punch last week.
We did, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. That's totally what I wanted to get at. Where I was going with that. And at some point later in the episode, we will announce what is coming up on July the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, we have something to talk about, Nathan.
We do.
Yeah. How should we even begin?
Well, I mean, it's something that, you know, has definitely been impacting us over the last couple of weeks.
It's been affecting our way of life, really.
Yeah, I mean, I really like when I found out about all this, I was actually quite distracted that day. I really had a hard time thinking about anything else.
Yeah. I mean, I had a hard time doing menial chores.
Yeah. Because you're just focused on it, right?
Yeah,
You don't expect something like that to happen.
It's just at the back of my head all day.
Yeah. And I mean, one thing, you know, it's one thing to hear about this happening to people because it happens like all the time to people.
All the time.
But when it happens to you,
You don't expect
you're not
it.
prepared.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You don't.
You're. It's just one of those things where you say it's never going to happen to me, and then it does.
Yeah. And of course,
Yeah. I mean, we might as well let the cat out of the bag, Nathan.
yeah. What's your problem, Wyoming?
Yeah, seriously, Wyoming, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I mean, you're just sitting around here, you know, thinking you're all alone in the dark, and, you know, you're going to send us to some sort of podcast House of the Dead because you're bringing down this blood rain on us because you're not downloading our podcast. You know what, Montana? Or Wyoming? Not Montana. Montana, you're great.
Montana's
Wyoming,
all right,
It's you.
yeah.
It's you, Wyoming. It's you. You think you're gonna go postal on us,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna somehow care about your little tunnel rats rampage seed attitude. No,
We don't
Not like
care.
that.
We don't care for it, Wyoming.
no, we don't care for it at all, Wyoming.
I'm glad we got that off our chest, Nathan.
I'm glad we did too. That was very cathartic. It felt good. Seriously, why aren't they downloading our podcast in Wyoming? What does Wyoming have against us?
Yeah, seriously, fuck Wyoming. They're never gonna download it now.
No, because you badmouthed them the whole time.
Oh, I
And
did.
all their fans of Wyoming are going to come to Wyoming's defense, of course.
Oh Jesus! They're gonna.
And then Wyoming's going to blow it way out of proportion and start, you know, using like homophobic slurs against us.
Oh, that's Wyoming for you.
Yeah.
Friends of Wyoming's Twitter account are gonna like Wyoming's tweets, and you know they're gonna retweet them, and it's just gonna get out of hand.
Yeah, I think it's best that we had this, we cleared the air, and then just from now we just ignore Wyoming.
I mean, I don't see any other way around it.
No, I think it'd be best for everyone
Why?
involved.
Why give Wyoming the publicity that it so desperately strives for?
Right. And the real shot of it was they don't even download our podcast, and then they had the gall or the nerve to say that we're just talking about Wyoming so that we can get hits on our podcast. When Wyoming visited our Twitter page and immediately was like, visit Wyoming.com.
Yeah, but as they posted their friggin' tourist page right there.
I know, hypocrites.
Well, now that that's out of the way.
Yes. I actually have some lighter news that I brought up here. I was recently going through some of the files. Milos was cleaning last week, and he came across our guest book from when we have folks on to co-host with us.
Yes.
And some of our former co-hosts have left us questions. I was unaware. They didn't tell us there were questions. So I figured it would be a really good time for us to kind of answer those questions that we weren't aware of, because they put pen to paper instead of just doing it digitally.
Well, let's take a look here. We've got one from Steve. Steve signed the former guest book. Mm-hmm. And he just wants to know our favorite Zack Snyder movie. By the way,
absolutely.
Everything I Learned from Movies podcast.
Yes, Steve from Everything I Learned from Movies.
Yes.
EILF movies. I would
movies.
I would say absolutely the Dawn of the Dead remake.
Yeah. I think so too. I think Watchmen might be my second favorite, actually.
Yes.
I would. Yeah, I think I would go Dawn of the Dead, Watchmen, 300, and then the rest are tied for last.
Well, I'm gonna go with Dawn of the Dead simply because Ty Burrell is great in that movie.
Cool. So yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, that's what I think.
we have answered that question.
We've come to a consensus, both of us. Dawn of the Dead, all the way.
Moving on to the next question. Oh, and the rest of them after that are crappy as far as I'm concerned. I mean, Batman versus Superman, and actually, you know what? I will say I didn't mind Justice League as much as I thought I was going to hate it.
I still have yet to watch it, and I really want to watch it just so I could have some good riffs about the mustache.
I mean, is there an issue with the mustache?
That's from what I've heard. Yes.
Yeah, it looks really natural though.
Yeah.
Izzy, also from Everything I Learned from Movies, wants to know. This is pretty funny. An all-male reboot of Sucker Punch.
An all-male reboot of Sucker Punch. Who
would you cast in an all-male reboot of Sucker Punch?
Let me think
It's
here.
just a bunch of dudes. Like, are they supposed to be sexy dudes, just like dancing? Like, is that what we're doing?
Well, I mean, it's not the first time that we've explored our,
Are we flipping genders?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, can I say who my baby doll character would be?
Go ahead.
Channing Tatum.
Okay.
He's a dancer.
I don't think he's demure and innocent enough, though.
Okay, well then maybe he is Rocket.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Rocket or even a Sweet Pea.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Sorry, Sweet Pea. Yes.
Okay. Baby doll, DJ Qualls.
Gross.
He looks like he's 12.
It's true. Baby
and
doll.
He can dance.
I will pick, just to make it interesting, I will pick Oscar Isaac for Baby Doll.
Oscar Isaac. You deserve this.
Who's up next? Oh, did you do Sweet Pea yet?
No, I didn't. Okay. Sweet Pea. Gosh.
The characters are really well defined, so it's hard to come up.
Blondie would be maybe Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, because you got to keep that spirit alive of the character not being blonde.
Right. Sweet Pea, I don't know. Robert Pattinson.
Oh, I was gonna put Robert Pattinson as Blondie for me, actually.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Okay, Amber.
Say okay. I'll go. John Cho.
Yes, I would. I was trying to think. I was gonna go Harold.
Yeah,
Harold from Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, that's who I'm going with.
John Cho.
Yeah,
no, that's a solid pick, and that's I would absolutely have to agree on that one. Who do I still have a Sweet Pea and a Rocket. No, I said Rocket would be Channing Tatum, so they'll have a Sweet Pea left.
Yeah.
Um.
Wait, are we casting the male roles too? As
What's
females? Are we casting Oscar Isaac role as a female too?
No, you said I still have Sweet Pea. Well,
Yeah.
we can get to that in a minute,
Oh, okay,
but I still
okay.
have to name the Sweet Pea. I would probably say
Tatanka.
Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Let's just do blue.
Okay.
Who would be like the? Oh, wait. So it's like kind of the warden, right?
Yes.
This is gonna be a real departure, Bob. Oh, real difference. But I'm gonna go with. No, actually, this would be good. I'm gonna go with Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. Okay.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say Sandra Bernhard. So
There you go. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go. There's our cast.
there we go. Yep.
She also wants to know fuck, marry, kill, but there's more than 3 people, so I'm not sure how we're gonna do that.
Let's just we'll go with the main 3 then.
Are we going with the male cast that we did, or the female cast?
No, I think she means the. I think we're talking about the cast in the cast that was actually in the movie.
Okay, so are we going with Baby Doll, Rocket, and Sweet Pea?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, they are the main 3.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably kill Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be. People are gonna paint an image of me. I'd probably fuck Baby Doll, and I would marry Rocket.
Okay. I'm absolutely on board with Rocket. I would marry her.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably fuck Sweet Pea and kill Baby Doll.
Oh, there you go. Totally
Yeah, so
different.
Yeah.
Well, that says something about me, I guess.
Yeah, you know, I just feel that she was I don't know, there was no, despite the fact that she's supposed to be the protagonist until, switcheroo at the end, there was not a whole lot of I guess fight in her. There was no like a lot of life behind the eye sort of thing. So I as nice as it is to look at her, if I can't talk to her, just you're useless.
Well, that's why I said fuck.
Well, yeah, but I mean, eventually you're gonna have to, I mean, it's not gonna be like, no talking and then get out.
I mean,
there's got to be some sort of foreplay, right?
Conservatively, she talked like 15 times in the movie anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah.
There
we go.
Brent of Home Video Hustle signed our former guest book quite a bit. Like 4 times in a row.
Did he?
He said, yo, why ain't there any brothers up on the wall?
Well, Brent, there are you, because you were on the show, so we have you up on the wall now, so quit complaining.
And I should note, I was just reading it like it was written.
Yeah.
Next up, he says, why should you always bet on black?
Well, because according to Passenger 57,
I didn't know what movie it was, but I was going to say, well, if Wesley Snipes tells you should bet on black, then that's probably what you should do.
yeah, because he's never made a bad decision about money at all.
Ever. No, he is, and apparently he's a real sweetheart on the set, too. He loves Ryan Reynolds. They're good friends.
I bet.
His next one says, why does Brendan hate MC Hammer?
Well, you were happy to see Hammer in the Slammer.
I don't know if I was happy to see him in the Slammer. I was just happy that I was correct about it. I don't really have a strong opinion either way. I mean, I only know that one song. Can't touch this. That's all I really know.
You don't know the Addams?
Oh, yeah,
family one?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or the one where he talks about being that he is so legit that it's impossible for him to give up.
Okay, I take it back. I know 3 MC Hammer songs.
Well, what about that one from the Ninja Turtles movie?
That's Vanilla Ice.
No, the first Ninja Turtles movie has an MC Hammer track on the soundtrack.
First one. I told you I haven't seen the first one. Remember? We had this discussion.
Oh, maybe I blocked it out because what?
Because you and Malco kept convincing me to see it. Remember?
Oh my! What?
Yeah, Yeah, you guys were like, oh no, the first one's good. And I was like, oh, okay.
First one's great.
Because I thought I had seen it, and then when you guys were describing scenes from it, I was like, oh, I haven't seen it at all.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Brent's last comment here is, why do fools fall in love?
Chemical imbalances.
When I was reading that, all I could think of is like, why do birds
That's a different song.
Well, that's my response.
Why do they fall in love?
Why do fools fall in love? Well, I mean, I don't know, Brent. Like, they just do.
I've always actually been told that wise men say only fools rush in. I have all in love with you. See, Brent, you're not the only one who can sing on your podcast.
Yeah. Fuck, that's $100.
Well, worth it.
Oh boy. So, I think that's it for our former guest book.
Yeah.
I'll just close that up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it sounds like hands clapping, but, deal with it. But, we gotta talk about what's coming up next week so people don't get confused.
Yeah.
So people are like, wait, what? Wait, your next episode is like 30 minutes long? Our next episode next week, Nathan is taking a little vacay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when this is airing, I think he will still be on vacay.
I may have just gotten back.
Oh, well, welcome back.
No problem. I had a great time.
Oh, that's good. What'd you do on your vacation?
Well, when I did that thing where you do that, you take and you do that other thing where you get the picture taken, and people are there to see you do that thing.
Oh, great! I did a little bit of that, but I couldn't do all of the things.
Well, it's because you're not tall enough, and plus you don't have a license.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
I lost it in Nam. Well, I'm glad you had a great vacation, Nathan. Because
I'm glad I did too.
But next week, we will not be airing a regular episode, but rather it will be our little
quite irregular.
Hey, much like my last bowel movement. Oh, we will have our. A little while ago, we participated in a live stream for the Cure benefit to raise money for cancer research, and by the way, they actually made their goal quite easily and actually went way over it. For raising money. Yeah, so it's awesome. And we did a little 30-minute snippet on a little cartoon PSA called Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue. Delightful PSA. And you can hear us talking all about it next week with the Epic Film guys who hosted the entire live stream. Major kudos to those guys because they did it for 3 days straight, which is insane.
Ugh.
Insane.
Big ups to them.
Big ups, yeah.
Ugh.
But
I get exhausted just going for the mail.
Can't you just bring it to my door? But yeah, so we'll have the entire 30-minute live stream episode that we did airing next week. However, the week after that, July the 5th, begins our summer flopbusters. Schlockbusters, whatever. We should probably decide on a name.
I like Flopbuster because usually they're all flops.
Well, I don't know if that's going to happen with all... just trying to think the ones I have in mind. Yeah, it might apply to all the ones I have in mind. So the Summer Flopbusters begins, and we'll go from July to August. So I'm going to reveal July the 5th, our movie that we are doing. Here is the trailer.
I'm on TV. Hi, Rick Santoro. Hello, Richard Santoro. Ricky! And I am the king! Pepperoni, sausage, Canadian bacon. Listen, why don't you just get to deluxe and save time, all right? Look, I got business. Call me back in 5. There he is! There's the man whose life I want!
And now, the distinguished Secretary of Defense.
Great idea. Put a flashing light on your head while you're at it.
Oh, why are you so uptight? It's fight night!
Running security tonight. I got a lot on my mind.
Watch carefully.
That seem right to you?
Kevin, that is right in so many ways.
No, I mean, beautiful woman alone at a fight?
A crime is about to be committed.
Now listen to me, Mr. Secretary.
I am telling you, you're the one that's going to be sorry.
You will be a witness.
hardest thing to spot will be the truth.
I'm a homicide detective and a material witness. You can't hold 14,000 people. Those are 14,000 eyewitnesses!
We got 1,500 cameras. 800 on the casino side, 720 on the hotel side. What are you looking for?
It was a phantom punch! You sat down exactly when they wanted you to. They didn't miss him with that second shot. Missed you. I'm betting that the redhead you followed is the same person who told Tyler to throw the fight. She's 1. Shooter's 2. Tyler's 3. The drunk who shouted the signal's 4. And whoever was on the other end of that radio is 5. 5 people make a conspiracy, right?
It sounds like he's conducting a very dangerous investigation.
I'm not gonna let you kill her.
Please, Rick. You're all alone on this. The house wins.
That's right, folks. It took 50 episodes, but Nicolas Cage is finally coming to What Were They Thinking? How did it take this long?
I don't know.
I honestly have no idea how he slipped up and didn't do a Nick Cage movie until now. But don't worry. It's coming. Snake Eyes.
I actually saw this, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a fun bad movie, but I don't remember it enough to guarantee that.
It is just we're looking at a time just as the cheese was starting to slide off the cracker.
Yeah, this is 1998. 1998 yeah. Nick Cage. So it's I mean, it's already happened years previous to that, but then just before this he did Face Off and Con Air. So it's definitely,
don't forget The Rock.
And The Rock, yeah. So it's definitely on the brink at this point. He's a volcano about to erupt. So Snake Eyes will be on July the 5th, and we'll start our summer flopbusters.
Mm-hmm.
So that is it. That is all for that. Do you have anything else to add before we kind of wrap it up and go into the plugs and all that jazz?
No, I don't. No, I'm nothing too big. Checked out Mayhem on Shudder this past week. If anybody hasn't seen it yet, it's quite good. Dude who played Glenn from The Walking Dead is in it, and it's like Battle Royale meets Office Space.
Oh wow! I actually want to see it really bad now.
Yeah, it's really good.
Wait, is David Herman in it?
No, but that would have been delightful.
But Michael Bolton is in it.
It would have made it even better.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Steven Yen, I think the guy's name is.
Yeah, I think that's right. That sounds right.
Yeah, and so that was fantastic. I don't know if we talked about this last time. I did see Deadpool 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that was great. Apologies to anybody who thought we were going to be talking about the Roseanne debacle in our last mini episode.
Oh yeah, when it said Roseanne, yeah, it was about. Yeah. It was literally just about the show Roseanne.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck that. Fuck Roseanne.
She is just If we'd only known then.
Oh yeah, what a difference a few weeks makes, eh? Watch by the time this episode comes out, it'll be like a big misunderstanding somehow.
She's back on the air and in everybody's good graces.
She was framed or something, and we're like,
spoiler alert, that's not happening.
We're like, fuck Roseanne.
I did love the.
It's me, Austin.
It's me all along. I did love the clapback from the folks who manufacture Ambien.
Yeah.
Because they were like, because she said she blamed it all on her. She was tweeting while she was on Ambien, and they were like, while many of our pharmaceutical products have known side effects, racism is not one of them. Yeah, so it's the few times in my life where I was like, good job, Big Pharma.
Yeah, they nailed that one.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess that's gonna do it. In summation, fuck Roseanne. Don't fuck Roseanne. Just like, forget Roseanne. She's done.
I got an old joke that I heard once. You brought that up. What did Tom Arnold used to say to his friends when he would call them while he was having sex with Roseanne?
Oh God.
I'll call you back. I'm in the tub.
Roseanne sucks.
Classy. It's a classy podcast we have here.
Tom Arnold is also pretty classy, so.
Hey, he retweeted Montrose when Montrose shared his sadness when Bobby the Brain Heenan passed away. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
So there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tom Arnold, friend of Montrose. Tom Arnold, one of the friends in Montrose Monkington III and Friends.
Yep.
And speaking of Montrose, would you like to plug, or would he like to plug his channel and all that good info?
Sure. Yeah. Say, hello. It's a tad better now that I'm awake when you asked me to do this. Thank you for taking that into consideration. Yes, hello, it's your good friend Montrose Monkington III, Esquire, and I'm here just to mention my Facebook page, Montrose Monkington Esquire III, and friends. You can join me on Facebook, and I post from time to time with videos from wrestling and other various pop cultures and just life in general. You can also check my YouTube channel, Montrose Monkington TV, as well as if you want to hit me up on the Twitter, as the kids say. You can check me at Montrose the Third. That's number 3RD on Twitter. And I'm a pretty delightful chap, and I'm more than glad to favor your tweets and maybe tweet you back even. But yes, that's me essentially, and all my social medias. Thank you. More later.
Very good. And you can also follow us on Twitter at WWTT Podcast, and on Instagram as well. Same thing, WWTT Podcast. You can find us on Facebook. Just search What Were They Thinking. We have a Facebook group, What Were They Thinking Interactive. You can tell us about, whatever you want. You can suggest movies, tell us we suck, tell us we are awesome. Just, prop us up. Any way you...
questions to us about why there's no brothers on the wall.
That's right. Ask us if we should bet on black. Just stuff like that. Yeah. You can also find us on all the podcatchers. We are on Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, all that good stuff. Al Jazeera Network, Teddy Ruxpin Appreciation. You know the drill. You guys know.
All of the super fake ones that Brendan made up.
Yeah, exactly. Like Podbean.
iTunes. That's not a thing.
Yeah, it's Apple Podcasts. Duh. So that's it. That's it. That's all. Next week is live stream. Snake Eyes on July the 5th. Nathan.
Yes.
You ask any questions or?
Well, I do, and normally with our mini episodes, we usually have fun and we have a send up of each other and ask, Brendan, what were you thinking, or what was I thinking, or you know what? You haven't downloaded a single one of our podcasts, Wyoming. What were you thinking?
Well, fuck yourself, Wyoming.
You just made the list.
Hi, I'm Ellen, and I'm scared we exist in the Matrix.
I'm Jaslyn, and I'm bad at ad-libbing.
And you're listening to High Expectations, the promo. For our international listeners, you can appreciate our cute New Zealand accents. For our local listeners, you might bump into us in the street 3 times in the same hour. Our podcast is about pop culture,
sexuality,
relationships,
interesting hobbies,
banter, and ragging on each other.
You can find us on
Apple Podcasts,
SoundCloud,
Pocket Casts,
Podcast Addict,
or anywhere you might like to find podcasts.
Yay, please subscribe.
Goodbye.
We're happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here.
Listen to me. Please listen. If you don't, if you won't, if you fail to understand, then the same incredible terror that's menacing me will strike at you!
Are you ready to enter the sci-fi double feature drive-in? Every month we hold a special double feature with a very interesting theme thought up by your host, the conspiracy-loving Elisa, and yours truly, Jarrett the Kaiju Man Wegelin. We discuss giant monsters, little monsters, genetic abominations, robots gone awry, aliens coming to Earth, cryptids, and anything in between. So join us at the Sci-Fi Double Feature Drive-In Podcast every first and third Thursday of the month. And don't forget to stop by our snack bar first.
Hi, I'm Jay Batts.
And I'm Michael.
And we're the hosts of a very thought-provoking show called The What If Podcast. On it, we'll explore the big
and little
what ifs of life and steer our listeners toward a better understanding of the
real or hypothetical
situations we might find ourselves in.
Or not. On our journey, we'll learn interesting facts and fictions about the everyday world. And sometimes,
most of the times,
we'll dive headlong into rabbit holes that slide up against the subject and sharply turn away from it.
Come along with us. We'll have fun and learn something new together. New episodes release every other Tuesday. Find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Music, and anywhere fine podcasts are archived.